Hello students, I am Dr. Sanjeev Punia. In last lecture of computer architecture, we discussed about computer arithmetic and we discussed that what's the need of number systems to work with a computer. Then we discussed different type of number systems. After discussing number systems, we discussed binary number systems and different arithmetic operations on that. We discuss about the addition and subtraction and we see that how the overflow occurs. But when we have to design a algo or when we have to design a circuit for an implementation, then in that case, there should be some rule. So based on whatever we did in subtraction and addition, we have to try to generalize those things. So over here, in this lecture, we will try to understand that how we can generalize the things when we are adding or subtracting two numbers. So this is a table I made. From this table, we will try to understand that what is happening. And later, I will tell you, I will show this by an other example also. When we will discuss the rule after that, I will tell you that how the rules, how the things that we conclude are going to be performed. So this is when we are doing addition operation. So there are two type of things we can perform. Either we can perform addition or we can perform subtraction. So there are two type of operations we can perform in arithmetic operations over here, whatever we are discussing. So upper four rows are for the addition and lower four rows are for the subtraction. When I want to subtract, sorry, for the addition first. When I want to add a positive number and another positive number, suppose I want to add 3 plus 3 with plus 2, then addition of these two will be plus 5. So it is shown over here that when we are adding two positive numbers, then this is a plus b and the sign of this is plus. First, we will see in case of minus a plus minus a plus minus b means when we are adding two negative numbers. Suppose I am adding minus 3 and minus 2. These are addition of these two numbers, then I will get minus 5. First, I will try to tell all these things in the decimal number. Then I will implement these from decimal to binary also so that all the concept will be clear to you, because whatever the other operations like addition, subtractions, we also have to perform, but they are also based on addition and subtraction. So this was about the second one, that is the sign is minus and addition of A and B. Addition of A and B, you can see from here. But the things start when we have to add two numbers with different sign. In second case, you can see over here that I am adding a plus a, that is for an example 5 to minus 2. We are adding two numbers where sign are different. In the first, you can see that in first the sign is same. In the second that we discuss, this one, here the sign is also same, but in these two cases sign are different. Here this is plus, it is minus, here it is minus, here it is plus. So we are trying to find out some rule for this also now. So when we have to add two numbers with different sign, then first of all, try to find out the magnitude of these two numbers. Magnitude of these two, for an example, I have to subtract 5 minus 2. So this is the condition that we are seeing. Okay, this condition is true, means one is positive and one is negative, means different. Now we have to choose the magnitude. We have to see the magnitude of these two numbers and subtract the lower number, subtract the minimum number from the maximum. So here 5 is the more magnitude and 2 is the less magnitude, or 5 is greater than 2. So we have to subtract this. We have to subtract this. So suppose this is A and this is B. So when A is greater than B, when A is greater than B, then we have to perform A minus B. You can see over here we perform A minus B. We did this. And the sign will be, plus sign. And plus sign was belong to 5. So we have to apply the sign of A. You can see from here that sign of A is plus. So we are applying the sign of A. When A is less than B, from suppose this is minus 5 and this is minus 5 and this is not this one. I will take this example in another one. Suppose this is minus 5 and plus 8, means we have to perform this one. Then as the condition that the sign of both the numbers are different, so sign of both the numbers are different, we have to subtract the smaller number from the bigger one. So this is 8 and this is 5. So 5 minus 8 is 3. And now the sign of A is minus, but there should be sign plus because we are subtracting minus 5 from plus 8, and this is the sign of b, or we can say that this is the complement the sign of a. You can see from here that the sign of a is minus 1, and when a is less than this, then this is b minus a. This is b minus a. So this was, in this case, I am trying to explain you once more by another method. So first I will tell you that how we can make the rules for this. Then after that I will tell. So suppose I want to make some rules from here, then I can say that when both I am doing the addition, means in case of addition, first of all we have to check the numbers. If sign of both the numbers are same, as plus a and plus b, minus a and minus b, then we have to add two numbers, a plus b or a plus b, and the sign of the result will be equals to the sign of, we can say the sign of a, we can say the sign of b, because both the numbers are same, or we can say the size of result also, because when we add plus 2 with plus 2, then it will be plus 4. So sign of that is equals to result sign. And in case of addition of same number with negative digits, that is minus 2 plus minus 2, that is 2 plus 2 is 4, and this is minus. So sign of a is also minus over here, sign of b is also minus over here, and when I will do minus 2 and minus 4, the result is also minus 4. So in the result also sign is minus. So we can say that we can put the sign of either result or, so I try to summarize this over here. Then when we have to perform the computer arithmetic addition algorithm, in that case the sign of both the numbers can be same or different. Over here, I taught you that when the sign of both the numbers are same. In case of addition, when sign of both the numbers are same, then what we have to do? So first we will check that sign is same or not. If they are same, then we have to add two numbers. We have to add two numbers to find the magnitude. Now sign is based on the result, as I told you, that is, let me take once again a number. Suppose I want to perform this calculation on plus 5 and on plus 5. These are 2 plus 4 for an example. These are two positive numbers and I want to add this. So this is 5 plus 4 is 9, and the sign is also plus. And when I will add two numbers, those are negative. Suppose I want to add minus 5 with minus 4. I want to add these. So in this case also, this is a plus b. 5 plus 4 is 9, and the sign is same as the sign of a, as the sign of b, or sign of a plus b. So this is the case when we have both the numbers same. Now we will try to understand when the sign of both the numbers are different. So I am coming again on the same table. So from here, first we will try to understand in the case of plus a plus minus b or minus a plus b, means in these two cases both the numbers have different sign. So in this case we have to subtract the magnitude, because suppose this is a is, for an example, 5 plus 5, we are talking at present in decimal number to make it easy, so that it will be easy to understand you. So a is, for an example, 5, b is, for an example, 3, then result will be plus 2. Result will be plus 2. So you can see over here, suppose this is a and this is b. when a is when a is greater than b, then the result is a minus b. This is a minus b, and sign is of a. This is the sign of a. You can see from here. When we are adding plus a, for an example, I am adding plus 5 again to minus 9. I am adding 5 to minus 9. So in this case, this is minus and this is plus. So minus 9 and plus 5 is minus 4. Minus 4. So as I told you that we have to subtract to find out the result, we have to subtract the smaller number from the bigger one. So we cannot subtract 9 from 5. So we have to subtract 9 minus 5, that is b minus a. B minus a. And the sign of this is the b, or we can say the complement of a. The sign of a is over here, plus this is minus. And when both the numbers a and b are 0, in that case this is 0, means we are getting plus 0. Now see the example of this also. Suppose I am adding minus 3. Suppose I am adding minus 7 to plus 2. This is the example of this one. This is the example of this case. So this is, we to find the value, we have to subtract the minimum number from the maximum. So minimum number is 2, maximum is 7. So 7 minus 2 is 5. Now we have to find out the sign. So we have to check the magnitude of the number, that the magnitude of a is greater than b or b is greater than a. Over here you can say that the value of, that is magnitude of a is greater than b. So we have to take the sign of a. Here you can see that we are taking the sign of a. And when in another case, suppose we have to take minus 2 and plus 5. This is another example of this one. So A is minus 2, B is plus 5, and we are adding these two numbers. So first we have to check the magnitude. So magnitude of this is 5 and this is 2. So we have to subtract the smaller number from the bigger one. So 5 minus 2 is 3. Now we have to find out the sign of this. To find the sign of this, we have to check that magnitude of A. This is A and this is B. Magnitude of A is greater than B or less than B. Over here it is less than B, less than B. So in this case, we will write the sign of, we will write the sign of B. You can see over here. And that in case when both the values are equal, there A minus B equals to 0. A minus B equals to 0 means we are using plus 0. So this was the case in case of addition two numbers. The numbers can be same or numbers can be different. Now I will complete that algorithm. Let me come on the algorithm. So this was the algorithm we were doing, that to find the addition of two numbers, first we have to check the sign. If the sign of both the numbers are same, as there are two possibilities, sign can be same or sign can be different. When the sign is same, in that case, to find the magnitude, we have to add two numbers and sign of the result will be the sign of the result. Or we can say that whatever is the sign of result, that will be the sign. Or whatever is the sign of number A or number B, that will be the sign of the result. When both the numbers are different, as we saw over here, then we have to compare the magnitude of both the numbers. Over here also, there are two cases that magnitude can be different or magnitude can be same. When magnitude are different, as I told you, then we have to find out the magnitude and sign. So to find out the magnitude, we have to subtract a small number from the bigger one, a small number from the bigger one. And sign of this will be A if A is greater than B. And otherwise, complement of A if A is less than B. And when the magnitudes are same, then in that case, magnitude is 0 as I told you, and sign will be positive. So this was the basic concept behind the addition of two numbers. I am telling you one example also based on this. So this is for the addition. Suppose I have two numbers. I have to add plus 3 to plus 2. First, as in the addition, first we have to check that both the sign are same or not. So both the sign of the numbers are same, that is plus. Then in that case, we have to add the numbers. So 2 is equals to 2 is equals to 0, 1, 1. When first bit represent the sign, suppose this is 0 as the number is 2, second number is 3, so here sign bit is also 0, and sorry, this will be 0, and here 3, so it will be 0, 1 and 1. When we will add these two numbers, so this is 0 plus 1 is 1, 1 plus 1 is 0 with a carry 1, and 1 plus 0 plus 0 is 1. And from here you can see that the sign of the result is the sign of any number. So we are getting a plus sign. We are getting a plus sign. That's the sign of either A, either B, or either the result. And we are getting the result. This is the second case when both the numbers are different. So over here, first number is minus 3. So when first number is minus 3 means, and second number is plus 2, it means both the numbers have different sign. So this concept will not work over here. We have to check the magnitude of these two numbers first. So magnitude of first one is 3 and magnitude of second one is 2. So to find the magnitude, we have to subtract small magnitude from the upper one. So this is 1 over here, and to find the sign of this, we have to check the magnitude of A is more or the magnitude of B is more. Over here, magnitude of A is more than magnitude of B. So we will take the magnitude of A, that is plus. If I want to try to solve it by using the ones and twos complement, as we know that everything is going to perform in form of addition, that is subtraction also, means when we have to take the subtraction of two numbers, in that case first we have to take the twos complement of that number and then we have to add to another number. So I will show you that is our result is fine, right or not. So we have to add minus 3, means first I will write plus 3. Plus 3 is equals to, as this is a plus, so sign magnitude will be 0 and this is 0, 1 and 1. This is plus 3. Now I have to write minus 3. So minus 3, so I will write the 2's complement of this. So this minus 3 is equals to 2's complement of this, that is, as I told you, the smart trick that start from right to left, check for the first one, or here in the first bit also we get the first one, and after that change the numbers. So this one is going to change to 0, this 0 is going to change to 1, and this 0 is also going to change to 1. So this is the 2's complement of 3, and we have to add plus 2. So plus 2 is 0, 0, 1, 0. This is plus 2 plus 2 When we will add these two numbers, then this is 1 0 1 0 plus 1 is 1, 0, 1 plus 0 is 1, and 1 plus 0 is 1. From the sign bit, you can see that the number is negative. So to check that what is the value of this number, again we have to convert this number into 2's complement. So when we will start from right to left, first bit is a 1, so write this bit as it is and change the bits from 1 to 0 and 0 to 1. So this one is going to be changed to 0. This next one is also going to be changed to 0, and this also going to be changed to 0. So from here you can see that the magnitude is 1, whereas the sign of the result is one, that is negative. And you can see from here that this is minus 3. This is minus 3. So I hope it will be clear to you that how we can form the, or how we can generalize the addition and can write the algorithm for the additions like this way. As I told you, that to find out the value of addition in all the cases, first we have to check the sign of the number those we are going to add. If the sign are same, then add the number, and sign will be the sign of either A or B. When both the signs are different, then in that case first we have to compare the magnitude. Magnitude can be same or magnitudes can be different. In case of different magnitude, the magnitude value will be a minus b, where we have to subtract a small value from the big one, and sign of that will be a if a is greater than b, otherwise the complement of a if a is less than b. And in case when magnitude is same, in that case the value will be 0, that is a minus b will be 0 and sign will be positive. So this was about the case when we are discussing the numbers system and how we can perform the addition, different type of additions, all steps of the addition using one generalized idea. So from here we make an arrow. We discuss that how we can resolve, how can we design the circuit, how can we make the hardware for this to perform the addition. I think this is sufficient for today, and in the next class we will discuss about the subtraction procedure. So thank you. Thanks a lot.